Rajiv Chopra, and in this video, I'd like to take you through just two images. And the reason why I'm taking you through these two images is because I want to show you the impact of color on black and white. Most people assume that when you convert an image to black and white, you just strip away the color. And that's absolutely the incorrect way to do it. The simplest way to do it is if you go to saturation and you take away the color, you've converted the image to a kind of a black and white color, which you can do, but I advise against it. However, color has a big impact on photography, on black and white. So black and white photography is not just about black and white, it's about a whole range of tones in between. So let's take it from the top, as they say. Let me now convert an image to black and white, and you can do so by simply converting it to black and white by pressing the Monochrome button. Or of course, you can browse profiles and you can go through many profiles, many presets. But I won't do that right now. I will simply do a simple conversion to black and white, and that's it. And as you can see, all the color has gone, but there are different tones or different shades of gray. So now, once you have done that, you have what's called the black and white mixer. And when you use the black and white mixer, you will change the color tones as you make the different colors darker or lighter. So before the conversion and after the conversion, pay attention to this one. You have red, orange, yellow, green, cyan, blue, and indigo. And now watch what happens. What I will do is keep this up as a B-roll or as a picture-in-picture so you can see what's happening in real time. So let's see the reds again. As a reminder, red is top left. If I now darken the red, as you can see, only the red part of the image, or what was originally the red part of the image, has become dark. And now I can make it white. The same goes for the orange. Exactly the same for the yellow. Now, when you do this, you are actually making changes to the entire image. So if I want, I can do this. I can darken the reds and I can darken maybe the blues. And all of a sudden, I have an image that looks quite different from what was there originally. Now, pay attention to the red. As I move, the magenta that is in the red starts to affect the red. All right, so let's zero out of all of this. Command R to go back. If I now decide that I want to increase the saturation of the red, and if I want to increase the saturation of the green, if you pay attention to the green, you'll find there's a little bit of yellow in it. And I'm going to darken the green. Now let's convert the image to black and white. And there is a change again. A subtle change, not much, but anyway. Again, a change. All right. Command R, we're going back to the original. Now I'd like to take you through this image, because in this image you have a yellow background. So let's make a conversion again to monochrome. Again, pay attention to the before and the after. Now again, here in the yellow mixer, if I make the yellow brighter, you'll find that the pencil almost disappears into the background. Have a look. I do the same with the orange. I have actually changed the image completely. I can now change the red. I can now change the blue, the purple, and I have a nice little image. On the other hand, if I decide to go another direction, again, pay attention. If I decide to darken the yellows, I have now completely changed the image altogether. So from one image, from one color image, I have now two black and white images. And all that I have done is to play with the color, is to play with the shifts in the color in the original color image. And that's it. So when you working with a black and white image, you are not just taking away the color. What you are doing is you are playing with the color. And while you're playing with the color, you are creating different images altogether. So now again, in this image of the two umbrellas, I have blurred the background. I have blurred the boundary between the yellows. And in the same way, I will play around. And this, my friends, is how you actually use color to create different images in black and white photography. I got these images from Envato, which is probably the best site or the best site on the web for buying digital assets. So definitely check it out. I'm going to link in the description below. I have used Adobe Lightroom, so in case you do want to explore Adobe and you want to get a photographer's plan, go ahead. Again, I will link to Adobe in the description below. And I hope you enjoy playing with the colors and creating fantastic black and white images. See you in the next video, where I will take you through a full conversion to black and white of maybe two images. So see you in the next video, sorry. Ciao. Give me a shout out. Follow along, subscribe, leave a comment, give me a thumbs up, and see you in the next video. Rajiv Chopra from Rajiv Chopra Photography.